Hey guys, Danny Go here with another result show. I'm gonna try to keep these a little more brief, ideally 5 to 12 minutes or so, just to make it a little more doable for me. I've got like a lot of things I'm working on currently. May not seem like it, but I am. Well, I mean, also I'm doing Twitch, so if you want to see me play quite a lot, um, and maybe even talk about, things, you can feel free to join my Twitch. So that's another thing too. I'm doing that quite a lot of, I'm trying to do that under 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours a day. But I've also got a lot of other things I'm working on in life. So actually, I'm pretty busy. Plus, I need to sleep more. So, trying to just be efficient in what I do. So hopefully that actually makes for better videos. So I'm not you know, rambling. So I've got, mm, how long are we in here? I got 1 minute gone and max of 11 more. So, all right, let's be a little more focused on these. All right. So going over to the results. For that, that's about a 2 week total. I did get quite a lot of, I guess, I don't know what you say. New skills. I forget exactly what codexes I got, but yeah, I'm not sure. Those aren't always the most key skills, but I did get quite a lot of them. I'm not sure why the video on this screen is frozen. It's more like an image of me, but whatever. We're gonna go with it. Um, you know, not gonna worry about it. Look very thoughtful in the frozen image. Not sure what I'm thinking about, but thinking about the results. That's quite a lot of skills. I got a little bit of meta, I guess. Not a lot of meta, but I guess the meta we got was important. All right, so scrolling down here to the results. It takes a while to scroll. May need to make another page for utility at some point. I guess there's pros and cons to that. So looking at that, obviously the movement 2 weeks down is a gain of 1,400 peds. Deep diving into that a little more, I am streaming again on Twitch, so what you're going to see there, there's a Twitch adjustment which reduces my cost basis into the game because I didn't depot it back in yet. I probably will. But at this point I haven't depoted it back in yet. So essentially I got $205, which equates to 2,050 pets. So I moved that for my cost basis. But on this other hand, you can see this new column that is a tracking of liability because obviously I have expenses for my stream. If you are interested in learning about the events that I run for my stream, I have a Discord. You can find it if you locate my Twitch, or you could just join um, um, in-game channel pound Danny Go. So it's pound Danny Go. So DANNYGO. It's it's how you join a channel. Although they're all pound and then something. So it's pound Danny Go is my channel. So I can share that there. You can ask questions there. But yeah, that is essentially events that will be happening. Um, I didn't used to carry that, but it does kind of lead to some unnatural results. Like, if you're getting all these, you know, these things, these payouts, um, but I'm not tracking the liabilities, you're gonna get, huge movements like for example, you know, um, if you get a, you know, I guess yeah, the numbers are a little cryptic up here. They used to be more cryptic because I wasn't making these videos, but they are legitimate, but they're a little more cryptic. But I was getting quite a lot of adjustments. Um, so if you're not if you're taking a big adjustment, say 2,000 peds, but you're not factoring in that you're going to be having events valued at 1,200 peds, it's a little bit of it moves it pretty far positive, but then you're eventually kind of getting a lot of lag, which isn't really game related. Um, so I'm kind of trying to smooth it out a little bit. Obviously, the liability is going to be a little bit of an estimate because it's also going to, first, you distribute it, and then or you allocate it, based on the event, and then it has to be distributed. So it's going to be a little bit of an estimate over time. But a good faith estimate, I think it's better for the accounting, and where I actually am in the game. Especially if I'm successful, and this grows, this number will grow, this number will grow, and if I have 5,000 heads in liability, that's fine. It's just good to know. So at this point, I'm basically, just starting with this, sort of, and I think that's a reasonable, approximation of this. It's just to smooth the numbers out, so that I'm not seeing unnatural bounces because um, you know I took an adjustment which is pretty big, and then now I'm suddenly paying out 10 different prizes. You know what I'm saying? Smooth it a little bit. So, but yeah, I forget exactly what I've been doing in game. I did rotate a lot of the planets. Cyrene has been really nice. The new mining stuff. You can pick for the little dailies. I think they're like 0.04 peck or 0.08 peck, but you can pick almost any of the mining skills, and that's really cool because um, I have a mining unlock, obviously, and below 2,000 points, it's pretty significant. So when you have that mining unlock and you're able to put 0.04, 0.08 peck in, and you can do that multiple times a day, I usually try to mine enough to get maybe two or three of those. So that's been really significant power leveling that. Profession wise, it's actually going to be a lot easier for me if I was focused to get to level 50, which gives the final unlocks in mining than it would be the animal looter. I think like ped wise, it might be like 300 ped that you need. Obviously, getting a lot of ped from skilling. But I mean, the point is like like the iron missions, like for example, if I completed the Listrium, which would be pretty easy to do. Ooh, my alarm up earlier. Then sorry about that. Hopefully it stopped. All right. But like if I say I complete the Listrium, which is one of those things that is actually part of my goal to do, just to get some skills in. Where is it? Well, I mean, I wanted the videos to be short, but I also should not be panicky because it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of the principle of it. If it's 15 minutes, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not pretty close actually, so that's like 30 peds. That's like a tenth of what I need. So I mean, obviously, I guess where it's distributed is a little bit, if I'm getting it all from those. But I mean, as you're training, you're also getting skills too. So, need to say, I'm a lot closer. I think like something like Animal Looter, I'm like 1,500 peds or more away. So, and the one thing I would say is that it does. I believe mining does function as a looter. As I go up over time, I do see much more consistency in mining claims and actually bigger mining claims. Your average, when you're pretty low, a fine size unamped, for like a or feels like a three, and then it starts moving up to like a four or five. So I do believe the 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 skills, I've seen different opinions on the forums. One of the most prominent people expressing their views, I don't actually really believe they're truthful. Just sorry to say, but just honesty. I'm not going to name names or anything, but they say that mining skills have no impact on returns, um, but um, the returns they're expressing and also the MU numbers, I don't think those are actually possible. Um, so yeah, I believe that mining is actually a looter. I do try to keep it real. Actually, sometimes when they're, sometimes when I put these numbers together, I actually put them together on stream because I'm trying to keep it as real as possible. I mean, obviously, you can't entirely know the value of my gear, but I've got A3 Justify, I've got an apartment, I've got, and I show you all the deeds I've got. So I mean, when you see these deeds adjustments, it's I really have the deeds. I've got, I mean, you could say that I maybe don't have the best deeds, but these are the deeds I have, and I have actually and actually do accounting. I've actually written some of the values down over time as when they haven't seemed as valuable. So I do a very good faith thing to have all my numbers be accurate. And when I log in the website, you can see my PED. So all my numbers are legitimate. I know I'm not tracking TT returns because you're seeing after the MBU after the and but I explain my methodology. Obviously, the Twitch stream is part of the game for me, so it affects my cost basis, in game trading, all that, everything. Um, but you know, I know some people would like to see the raw return, but I just don't do that. So. But yeah, so hopefully, if you do, want to learn more also, because this format is going to be shorter, just join my in-game Twitch and yeah, and definitely enjoying a lot of the new content update on Next Island. I mean, it's not well, I mean, it's significant the coloring skills and whatnot. So, hoping Rocktopia gets the codex, and that'll be big. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it quits here. Hope you all are doing well in game, and I'll put some links, for pet opportunities in the comments, and then just feel free to comment, like my channel, like the video. That helps raise awareness, so that it get viewed. Yeah, I just don't want to. I want to be able to do these and do a lot of things, so I just want to kind of keep it moving. So, till next time, guys. Hope you have a great one.